Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Street Preacher 33, and I'm here with some sermons for December the 3rd, 2023. This really for me though, y'all. This would not resonate with none of you motherfuckers but me only. Why I'm doing it on this fucking platform? Because I just want to see me. I want to hear myself talk. That's why. Plus I don't build it. So might as well keep going. Even nobody give a fuck about it or it won't resonate. We'll be reading Judges. Well, I'll be reading Judges chapter 1 in the Old Testament. I already know who these people are. Let's begin. If I have to stop to myself, I will. After the death of Joshua, the children of Israel asked of the Lord, saying, who should go up for us, fight against the Canaanites, to fight against them? The Lord said, Judah shall go up. Behold, I have delivered the land into his hands. Judah says to Simon, his brother, come up with me into my lot, that we may fight against the Canaanites, and I likewise will go with you into your lot. So Simon went with him. Then we go on gambling. Judah went up, and the Lord delivered the Canaanites and the Perizzites into their hand. They struck 10,000 men in Bezek. They found Adoni-Bezek in Bezek, and they fought against him. They struck the Canaanites and the Perizzites. But Adoni-Bezek fled. They pursued him, caught him, and cut off his thumbs and his big toe. Okay, yeah, they do that when you steal. Adoni-Bezek said, 70 kings having their thumbs and their big toes cut off, scavenged under my table, as I have done. So God has done to me. They brought him to Jerusalem and he died there, because we living in a war. Duh. The children of Judah fought against Jerusalem, took it, struck it with the edge of the sword, and set the city on fire. To them that's stealing, because you living in our shit. Okay? We were hard to get it. Okay? After that, the children of Judah went down to fight against the Canaanites who lived in the hill country and in the south and in the lowland. Judah went against the Canaanites who lived in Hebron. The name of Hebron before, don't touch me, before that was Kiriath Arba. They struck Sheshai, Amman, and Talmai. From there he went against the inhabitant of Debir. The name of Debir before that was Kiriath Sepulchre. Caleb said, I would go Asa, my daughter, as wife to the man who strike Kiriath Sepulchre and takes it. Adoniram, the son of Kenaz, Caleb's younger brother, took it, so he gave him Asha, his daughter, as his wife. When she came, she got him to ask her father for a field. She got off her donkey, that means her ass. She got off her ass, and Caleb said to her, what would you like? She said to him, give me a blessing, because you have set me in the land of the south. Give me also springs of water. Then Caleb gave her the upper springs and the lower springs. The children of the Kenites, Moses' brother-in-law, went up out of the city of palm trees with the children of Judah into the wilderness of Judah, which is in the south of Arab. And they went and lived with the people. Judah went with Simon, his brother, and they struck the Canaanites who inhabited Zephath and utterly destroyed it. The name of the city was called Hormah. Also, Judah took Gaza with its border, and Ashkelon with his border, and Ekron with its border. The Lord was with Judah and drove out of the inhabitants of the hill country, for he could not drive out of the inhabitants of the valley, because they had chariots of iron. They gave Hebron to Caleb, as Moses had said, and he drove the 3 sons of Anak out of there. The children of Benjamin did not drive out the Jebusites who inhabited Jerusalem, but the Jebusites dwell with the children of Benjamin in Jerusalem to this day. Okay, that's me. And my so-called kids, but I ain't got no kids. The house of Joseph also went up against Bethel, and the Lord was with them. The house of Joshua sent to spy out Bethel. The name of the city before that was Luz. The watchers saw a man come out of the city, and they said to him, please show us the entrance into the city, and we will deal kindly with you. Talking about kids I had by the founder father, okay? James, not the other kids. I don't know them. He showed them the entrance into the city, and they struck the city with the edge of the sword, but they let the man and all his family go. The men went into the land of the Hittites, built a city, and called its name Luz, which is named to this day. Manasseh didn't drive out the inhabitants of Beth-shean and its towns, nor Tanach and its towns, nor the inhabitants of Dor and its towns, nor the inhabitants of Ablin and its towns, nor the inhabitants of Megiddo and its towns, but the Canaanites would dwell in that land. When Israel had grown strong, they put the Canaanites to forced labor and didn't utterly drive them out. Ephesus didn't drive out the Canaanites who lived in Gezer, but the Canaanites lived in Zuzah among them. Zebulun didn't drive out the inhabitants of Kishon, nor the inhabitants of Nala, but the Canaanites lived among them and became subject to forced labor. Okay, so terrorists and slaves, okay, basically. We the slaves, well, I'm the slaves, and they the terrorists, okay? Asher, stop! Asher didn't drive out the inhabitants of Akko, nor the inhabitants of Sidon, nor of Ablab, nor of Azib, nor of Helbah, nor of Aphik, nor of Rehob, but the Asherites lived among the Canaanites, the inhabitants of the land, for they didn't drive them out. Naphtali didn't drive out the inhabitants of Beth Shemesh, nor the inhabitants of Beth Anak, but he lived among the Canaanites, the inhabitants of the land. Nevertheless, the inhabitants of Beth Shemesh and of Beth Anak became subject to forced labor. The Ammonites forced the children of Dan into the hill country, for they would not allow them to come down to the valley. But the Ormites would dwell in Mount Heres, in Ajalon, and in Shalabim, yet the hand of the house of Joseph prevailed, so they became subject to forced labor. The border of the Amorites were from the Absent of Akrabim, from the rock and upward, okay? So that's Judges chapter 1 in the Old Testament. Y'all judge for yourself, okay? Hopefully y'all enjoy. Peace.